Well, I'm walking down the tracks now. I got my kayak in the truck, but if I can walk into a place pretty easy, instead of rowing there, I'll just do the nature walk. And there's berries down here. Usually I can eat raspberries and blackberries before I go down in and dig, eat a whole handful of them. It's kind of nice. I'm gonna go up here. There's a bird point site up here, and I found table rocks. I've found points up here over the past 30 years. Consistently, every year I come find something. Might take a few trips, might not find nothing down in here today, but I will again eventually. Go try. But see, those are berries there. Those are gonna have berries all over them there. See, look at them. All the flowers, these are all gonna be raspberries or blackberries. Look at them. There's gonna be berries everywhere down in here this year. But there's a little bit of a pass. Some people fish down in here every now and then. Kind of a game trail going through here to the river. It's kind of a place where there's a lot of traffic. Look at this. You see how high these banks are when I'm coming down on them from the top versus in from the river on the kayak. You see this? You got to almost cut steps in them. They're so high. That's why the stuff's falling out. That's the principle. It's laying right there. The arrowheads that fell out of this. Stuff here on this spot. I'm scooping the stuff right off the base clay right on the bottom of the river. Look at that. Holy mackerel, that looks good. I've been seeing flakes on the shovel going in. I found an arrowhead here on my shovel 25 years ago. Several. One was split right down the middle. But this just feels, once you start doing this, see there's rock all in this, you'll be able to tell when you're in a good spot. Well, my screen's right here in the water, and I always loosen it up and pull the rocks off. The big ones I can feel with my hands first. Now look at this. I got an artifact, and look at this. It's a beautiful little handheld nutter. That's a beauty. Look at it. Wow, folks, that's worth the trip, honestly. Wow. Well, that's a beautiful pitted stone, and the handheld one, it's sandstone. See, this is worked here too, but another hole on the other side. That's a great one if you wanted one to put on a table with your points to show this is the one. That's nice. Well, I'm on a different site now, but you can see that's been rubbed a little bit right there like a nutting stone. But see how coarse this side of this stone is? Well, see right there, there's a little line. They've done something there. But now look at this. See how this is all smooth? This is a piece of sandstone. See how this is even rolled over up here? On this side, you can't see none of this. They've rubbed down hematite on this. That's a hematite. It's abrasive. It's sandstone. I'll take this. I'll set that little piece I found. Set this by it. Take it out of that frame, maybe. Well, folks, I've done it, baby. I've been here over an hour. I'll show you. I've been putting on a place like this. It's a small site. I put all the flakes in my pocket. Let me hit them here. See why I'm looking here. Look at that handful of jewel grade material. And there's even more. Look at the Cousteau in the Flint Ridge. Well, I'm gonna have to even go to smaller screen because I could be. This is such a small bird point. Do you see it? It's so nice. I bet you'd almost get through the screen. So I'm gonna have to add a piece of chicken wire that's to this. Look at this point right here, folks. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness, it's a true bow and arrow point with a needle tip. Look at it. And that's gonna lighten up. It's stained, it was in the mud. Imagine that on a little, it's made of Flint Ridge too. It didn't look it now, it looks like you're shocking, but that's gonna lighten up. It's probably translucent. That is just nuts. That looks like an Amos point, but it's not. It's so small it'll fit on a penny. Well, look at that. On a penny. You can see it's Cousteau. Look at the edge work. Serrated, it's so tiny. Real ground base and notches. Just a delicate little piece. It's perfect. See the basal thinning there. to facilitate hafting. That would have been deadly. Look at that needle tip. That's nuts, folks. And this will lighten up more. It'll be even more white over the next few days. I'll show you in like a week. That was down in river muck. That's awesome. Wow, I'll show you more of them. I have a whole frame of these. See the translucent glow around the base here. Look at that needle tip on that. Folks, my goodness, what the... That is just nuts. You can see it. It looks like a needle. And look at the serrations there. Well, here's a frame of these I'm working on. You know, it's taken a long time to do this, a lot of looking, but I found a lot of these on my channel on video. This is the last one I found right in that area. Found out when a thunderstorm was rolling in, right when I got there, in my sifter. Just glowing. It's Flint Ridge. Right there by it's the one I found in this video. You see it's even getting more colorful now, just drying out. See it on that black background, but here's another Flint Ridge Chalcedony one. You see there's serrations on it, just like that one I found today. Here's another one. See, these look like arcade points, but they're... See that? That's something. Look at this serrated one right here. It's real fine edge work on them. They're all made of real nice material. Look at the jewel grade material. Look at this one. Found that on video. That's nuts. These are nice. There's another Flint Ridge serrated one. They used heat treated chert too. Right there's a heat treated chert one. You see that? That's a bow and arrow projectile. All of these little ones are. Pretty interesting. I found this one on video in Washington County. They're all up and down the river, but they're hard to find. Look at this one. Red, jewel grade and pink Flint Ridge with serrations. Here's another beauty. Chalcedony. Just look at these little things. They're awesome. They're awesome, huh? Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm happy. And you see there's the little awls and or perforators and stuff with the little needle tips on them, like that point I just found. That tip's nuts. Look at it. Alright, later. See why I'm digging here. Look at this flakage. That's some kind of chalcedony. This is Flint. It's all Flint Ridge. Look at this red. There's a piece sticking out right there. Heat treated chert. Look at these screens. This is what you want to be seeing, folks. I found that Amos stuff, and I just found another beautiful artifact. It's a faceted piece of hematite, and it come right out of a sand layer, and it just looks like a die or something, like a game piece. I'll show it to you. That's a good one. Wow, that's a nice find. No, that's so faceted. It's such right angles, it almost looks like a game piece or something. That's crazy how these were rubbed down. You can see it was rubbed there on a, like sandstone there, and it just got down to where you could barely hold it. See, there's even another angled facet there. See it off that, see it there. That's beautiful. To make red ochre paste and to paint pottery, probably their skin, just everything. That's a nice find. That's a nice one, folks. Wow. Wow. Well, look how nice that little piece of faceted hematite I found in this video looks on that black. Pops big time and makes this frame look awesome. This is a completed one. It'll go up with all my other ones that I've collected over the years. I save it all, folks. All the good stuff. Love it. Here, some kind of little heat treated stem thing. Looks like a table rock, a bottleneck, like a crude one. But see, I'm in fired rock, see it? I only got about an hour here. I got that hematite piece now, this little point. The hematite piece is nice. This point's worth a few bucks. Well, here's this little point, rather crude. It's got a neck there, but you can see it's a little dark point. Table rock, maybe Burton, but right in the same area a while ago, look. There's another one with a base neck on the same side, but this one's made nicer. It's reworked there too, that's why I put it in the frame. But you see, it's heat-treated shirt, and it changed it. This stuff would have been tan, and this has been fired. It's been heated, and it's turned it red. And all of the points are little, kind of crude, not as nearly as nice as the Amos is in there. There's a high bank, so there's multiple layers at a time. There's Mississippian stuff, mid-archaic stuff, and early archaic stuff, all falling out of the bank. And figuring out what it is piecing the puzzle together. That's archaeology. See that come out of there, this a while ago. This point under it come from close to there. So you see, this point came from out of there. You see, you got to piece together what's what. That's not bad. See, here's what this material is, that red shirt. See, right there's the cortex, and this is a fired river cobble. This is like an off-white tan river cobble that's been fired, and it's changed the color to peach. Peachy, like rose. You see, here's a blade out of the same stuff. It's out of the river cobble. Here's towards the cortex, which is that right there. That's pretty interesting. That's not Amos stuff. It's like mid-archaic looking stuff, but all the chippage is there, and it's all heat treated. Well, this is about the best shot I've got of this old boy. Look there, folks. There's my buddy I've been feeding outside. I get him a big, there's always extra super thanks money. I always get him a big bag of food. There's other ones too, but they're way more wild. And he's going up there now. I just put him out a big handful of Rachel Ray chicken cat food, and he's gonna look at him. He's pretty. All right. Thanks for watching. Look, get up here. Look over here, trying to run off. Get up here in the yard. I just get home, dog Bubby starts attacking toys. Now she runs outside. And I got the squeaker here. He's gonna go down a little bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Get back to that place with the bird points. I think I might be able to find some more stuff there. I did a lot of sifting for one point, but all them flakes and stuff, anything. You saw that point. That's just nuts. That's just how little it is and fine it is, and that needle tip. The material is translucent. It's gonna lighten up. It's beautiful. So that was worth the trip. I'm happy. I am happy. Well, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed, folks. Here's our buddy. I'm gonna let him run. I'll see you on the next one. Now here's some bonus action. Look here, folks. Look at this. What are you doing? Are you hamming it up? He likes it out here. He'll hop around out here for about a half hour. There's bonus clips. I'll see you, folks. Look at him go. Hopping around like a little bunny.